Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet for Baby. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this little bonnet for a baby girl between 6 and 9 months old. It's super easy to make. I did mine using a light number 3 baby yarn with a 3.5mm crochet hook. This one here was inspired by this little bonnet that I showed you a couple months ago. I'll leave the link to this tutorial down here in the information box. When I made this one, and still up to now, I'm getting lots of messages where people ask me to make it a bit bigger for a bigger baby, so here it is. This one here, like I said, is for a baby between 6 and 9 months old, but you can also make it a bit smaller. For a baby between 3 and 6 months, just use a 3mm crochet hook. And you can also make it bigger between 9 and 12 months, just use a 4mm crochet hook. For a baby between 12 and 18 months, use a 5mm crochet hook with medium number 4 yarn. Medium number 4 yarn is a bit thicker than light number 3, so be sure to use the correct yarn. And for a baby between 18 and 24 months, just use a 5.5mm crochet hook with medium number 4 yarn. And you could probably make it a bit bigger for a baby between 2 and 3 years old. Just use a 6mm crochet hook with medium number 4 yarn. Okay. I'll also leave this information that I just said, I know it's a lot, down here in the information box, so be sure to check that out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started, and thank you for watching. Okay, to begin, I'll be using this 3.5mm crochet hook, and today I'm using this Lion brand Baby Soft light number 3 baby yarn. I'll leave a link down here in the information box to where you can purchase this yarn along with the hooks that I use. Okay, so to begin, we're going to make a magic circle. If you don't know how to make a magic circle, you can also just chain 5 chains and then join with a slip stitch to the first chain. Okay, but to do a magic circle, all you have to do is just leave a long tail like this and wrap your yarn around your fingers, hold it right here, and then grab this loop like this. And then now here we're going to make 2 chains, 1 and 2. Now inside this circle that we just formed, I'm going to make 12 double crochets. The 2 chains never count as a stitch, so insert your hook, grab a loop, and make a double crochet. Insert your hook again, grab a loop, double crochet. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So continue like this until you have a total of 12 double crochets inside this ring. I'll meet you at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I've made my 12 double crochets, not including the 2 chains. So now to close this circle here, all you have to do is just pull really tight, and then you're going to join to the first double crochet right here and make a slip stitch. Okay, and now we're joined and our first row is complete with a total of 12 double crochets. Now this little hole here may open as we continue on, but all you have to do is just pull, and then at the end you're just going to weave this end all the way around, and then it won't come undone. Okay, so now for the second row we're going to chain 2. The 2 chains never count as a stitch. Into the same stitch I just did my slip stitch, I'm going to make 2 double crochets. 1, 2. In this row, all we're going to do is 2 double crochets on top of each one of these double crochets of your previous row, just like this. Into the next, 2 double crochets. At the end of this second row, you should have a total of 24 double crochets. So continue like this all around, just making 2 double crochets on each one of your double crochets. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this second row and I have a total of 24 double crochets, not including these 2 chains at the beginning. Now to finish, go to the top of the first double crochet right here, insert your hook through the 2 loops always, and make a slip stitch. And now we're finished, and this is what it looks like. The reason why I like to do the 2 chains here is so that there is no gap when we join here and do this last stitch. So now for the third row, we're going to chain 2 again, and in this row the sequence that we're going to follow is into the first double crochet you're going to make 2 double crochets, into the next 1 double crochet, into the next stitch 2 double crochets, and into the next 1 double crochet. So it's going to be 2 1 2 1 2 1. Let me show you. Inside the same stitch where I just did the slip stitch, you're going to go in and make 2 double crochets, into the next 1 double crochet, into the next 2 double crochets, into the next 1 double crochet, into the next 2 double crochets. This is all we're going to do all around this third row. At the end of this third row, you're going to have a total of 36 double crochets. And if you notice, we started with 12. On the second row, we ended with 24. And now in the third row, we're going to end with 36. So in each row, we're increasing by 12 double crochets. So continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this third row. I have a total of 36 double crochets, not including the 2 chains. To finish, just go to the top of the first double crochet and make a slip stitch. And this is how we finish the third row. Now for the fourth row, you're going to chain 2, and the repeat sequence for this row is going to consist as follow. Into the first double crochet here where I did the slip stitch, I'm going to make 2 double crochets, and into the next double crochet, double crochet. And then you're going to start again your repeat sequence. So 2 double crochets, double crochet, double crochet, 2 double crochets, double crochet, double crochet. So let me show you. Inside the same stitch where I did the slip stitch, you're going to make 2 double crochets, into the next 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet on each, 1 and 2 and 2. Okay, now again repeat the same sequence. So into this next, you're going to make 2 double crochets into the same stitch, 1 and 2, into the next 2 double crochets, 1 and 1. Okay, let me show you again. 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and then double crochet on top of the next double crochet, and double crochet on top of the next. This is all we're going to do for this fourth row. At the end of this fourth row, you're going to have a total of 48 double crochets. Continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this fourth row. I have a total of 48 double crochets, not including the 2 chains. Now to finish, just go to the top of the first double crochet and make a slip stitch. And now we're finished with this fourth row. Now for the fifth row, we're going to chain 2. Now in this fifth row, we're going to do the following. You're going to make 2 double crochets, and into the next 3 double crochets, you're going to make 1 double crochet on each. So let me show you. Into the same stitch where I did the slip stitch, make 2 double crochets, 1, 2. Into the next 3, 1 double crochet on each. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to start our repeat sequence again. So into the next 2 double crochets, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, and then 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Let me show you again. Into the next 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and into the next 3 double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. This is all you're going to do for this fifth row, so continue like this. At the end of the fifth row, we're going to have a total of 60 double crochets. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this fifth row. I have a total of 60 double crochets. Now to finish, go to the top of the first double crochet and make a slip stitch. This is how we finish the fifth row. Now for the sixth row, you're going to chain 2, and the repeat sequence for this sixth row is going to consist as follow. You're going to make 2 double crochets and then 4 double crochets So 1 double crochet on each double crochet, and then again 2 double crochets into the next, and then double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. So let me show you. Into this first stitch where I did the slip stitch, make 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Into the next 4, 1 double crochet on each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now again into the next 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and into the next 4, 1 double crochet on each. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how we're going to continue this 6th row. So continue like this. At the end of the 6th row, you should have a total of 72 double crochets. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this 6th row, and I have a total of 72 double crochets. Now to finish, just go to the top of the first double crochet and make a slip stitch. And this is how we finish the 6th row with a total of 72 double crochets. So I'm not going to make any more rows, but if you want to make this baby bonnet a bit bigger, you can continue with the same sequence. And it measures 6 inches, which is about 15 centimeters. Okay, so now what we're going to do next is 1 row of single crochets all around. So chain 1 into the same stitch we did the slip stitch, make a single crochet. Now for this row of single crochets, we're only going to go through the first loop. Notice that the top here you have 2 loops, so just go through the first loop and make a single crochet. Single crochet into the next, single crochet into the next, and so on, just like this. Okay, so continue like this all around. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I'm almost done with this row of single crochets. I still have these 12 double crochets to work. Up to here I have 60 single crochets. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to chain 3 and turn. Now this is going to be the first row of fans, so we're going to skip 1, 2, 3 and into the 4th single crochet. I'm counting this first one here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make a fan of 2 double crochets. 1, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, skip 1, 2, 3 and into the 4th single crochet, do the same thing. 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Now again, skip 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3 and into the 4th, make your next fan. And then double crochet again, chain 1, 2 double crochet. This is all we're going to do for this first row. So continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. I'm here at the end and I have a total of, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fans. Now to finish, you're just going to go to the last single crochet here and make a double crochet. So we're going to skip 1, 2, 3 and into the 4th you make a double crochet. Now for the second row, you're going to chain 3 and turn. Now this stitch consists of 2 rows, the row of fans and then this next row. So to do the next row, you're going to go into the second double crochet right here and make a front post double crochet. Inside the chain 1 space, you're going to make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And then this first double crochet out of these 2, make a front post double crochet. Let me show you again. We have the next fan, the second double crochet, you're going to make a front post double crochet. Inside the chain 1 space, make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then this first double crochet out of these 2, a front post double crochet. This is all I'm going to do all around, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of the second row. To finish, I'm just going to pinch this second chain and make a double crochet here at the end. Now chain 3 and turn. For this third row, we're going to repeat the row where we make the fans. So inside each one of these chain 1 spaces, you're going to do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, jump to the next fan and do the same thing. 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets. This is all we're going to do, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I made my last fan, so now here I'm just going to pinch the second chain and make a double crochet here at the end. And this is how we finish the third row. Now from here on, you're going to repeat the third and the second row. For the second row here, which is the fourth row, you're going to chain 3 and turn. In the second row, what we did was the second double crochet of this fan, we made a front post double crochet. Inside the chain 1 space, we made a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then this first double crochet out of these two, a front post double crochet. Let me show you again. The second double crochet, a front post double crochet, inside the chain 1 space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, then the first double crochet out of these two, a front post double crochet. This is all we're going to do. We're going to repeat these 2 rows, the fan row and then this row that I just showed you. I'm not exactly sure how many rows I'm going to do, but I'll let you know here how many rows I'm going to do. So continue like this, repeating these 2 rows, and I'll meet you at the end of this row to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I did a total of 2, 4, 6, and then this is the 7th row. This is the fan row. Now it's measuring from here, the very top right there, to the side here. It measures, let's see, it's about 6.5 inches or about 16 centimeters. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1 and then turn. And now here on top of this first double crochet, we're going to make a single crochet. Chain 2, inside the chain 1 space of this fan, make a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and then 2 chains. In between these 2 fans, make a single crochet. Again, chain 2, inside the chain 1 space, a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet again, chain 2, single crochet between each fan. This is all we're going to do, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end to finish. I just did my last 2 chains here, and I'm going to pinch this second chain and make a single crochet here at the end. I've cut my yarn because this is the last row that I'm going to do of fans with this color pink, so I'm just going to pass this loop, this yarn through this last loop, and this part here is done. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is on the opposite side, this other side here, from the inside out, we're going to make fans between these 4 double crochets. So right here on each one of these fans. So let me show you. And I'm going to do this with another color, this color white. So insert your hook here. This is the fan, this is the double crochet right here. Insert your hook, grab a loop, bring it through the front, and chain 1. Now this part here, we're going to work with another hook. This one here is a 4mm crochet hook, so it's slightly bigger but not too much. So with the 4mm crochet hook, you're going to open this fan here, and in the middle right here you're going to make a fan. So 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets. Okay, and there's the first fan. Now jump to the next fan and same thing. Open here and then insert your hook right in the middle and make a fan of 2 double crochets, chain 1, chain 2, and 2 double crochets again. Okay, this is all we're going to do on each one of these fans, so continue like this. I'll meet you here on this other end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I did my last fan, so now to finish I'm just going to insert my hook here in this very corner and make a slip stitch. And this is how I finish this row of fans. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to do the same thing we did here in this row to create these little peaks here. So we're going to chain 2 and turn. Inside the chain 2 space you're going to make a single crochet, then you're going to chain 3, inside the chain 2 space again make a single crochet, chain 2, And now here you have two options. If you want to leave these fans separate from these fans up here, you can do that. It'll just look like these pink ones, except that it'll stick, they'll stick a little bit out because they're a bit bigger. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to make sure that I secure my pink fans with the white fans. So to do that, you're going to insert your hook here into the single crochet stitch of the pink fans, and then go through the back here between the two white fans and make a single crochet. Then you're going to chain 2, and into the chain 2 space of the fan you're going to make a single crochet, 3 chains, single crochet. Then you're going to chain 2, and again you're going to insert your hook here where you have the single crochet and through the back and make a single crochet. Chain 2, inside the chain 2 space of the white fan, make a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 2, then insert your hook here into the single crochet and then in the back and make a single crochet. And this is how we're going to work this row. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. I think it looks very pretty. Okay, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have my last 2 chains. Now to finish, I'm just going to insert my hook here to the side and make a slip stitch. I've cut my yarn, passed my yarn through this last loop, and this part here is done. Now all we need to do is just hide our ends, and this part is done, and this is what it looks like. I think it looks beautiful this way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work single crochets along the side and then double crochets here, and then again single crochets along the other side. So to do that, we're going to go back and use the 3.5mm crochet hook. And to do that, I'm just going to insert my hook here where I have this single crochet with the color pink, grab this loop, bring it through the front and chain 1. Now into the same stitch here, I'm going to make a single crochet. Now into each one of these spaces, I'm going to make 2 single crochets, but first I'm going to make 1 right here. So now we're going to do 2 single crochets on each one of the spaces. Okay, so now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my hook here into this first stitch. Here I think we skipped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stitches. But I think we're going to have an extra one because if I go into this first one, I'm going to have a gap. So I'm just going to go into this one here before the first one that's part of the 12. So just insert your hook there and make a double crochet. So this way we can transition from the single crochets into the double crochets. Now I'm just going to continue just making double crochets until I come to the other side. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 double crochets. Now we're going to go into this first stitch here. Just insert your hook there and make your first single crochet, and then again 1 more, so that's 2. And now here you're just going to continue working single crochets just like we did on the other side, so 2 single crochets on each one of the spaces. So I'll meet you here to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at this other end. I made my last 2 single crochets into this last space. So now I'm going to make my last 2 single crochets just like we did here on this other side. So on top of the double crochet, make a single crochet into that little hole right there, and then into this space here, make a single crochet. This part here is done. Now for the next row, you're going to chain 3 and turn. Here what we're going to do is we're going to skip 1 single crochet, and into the next you're going to make a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, and into the next make a single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, and into the next make a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, and into the next double crochet. And this is how I'm going to continue until I come here where I have the double crochets. Now I'm doing this row like this so that we can easily weave in a ribbon, or maybe a couple of a long chain that can go here along the neckline. So chain 1, double crochet, chain 1. Now here we have the double crochet, so we're going to skip this one and into the next, which is the first double crochet, make a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, and into the next a double crochet. Now continue like this around this part here. I'll meet you around here to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end to finish. I did my last chain space here, and I'm just going to insert my hook here into this last single crochet, and this is how I finish this row, and this is what it looks like. Now what we're going to do is just a decorative row. You can stop here and leave it as it is, but I'm going to do one more row. So chain 1 and turn. On top of this first double crochet, make a single crochet. Here at the beginning we're going to chain 2, and into this first chain 1 space make a single crochet. Chain 3 now. Into the next chain 1 space make a single crochet. Chain 3, single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 3, single crochet into the next chain 1 space. This is all we're going to do. It's just a decorative row, and this is what it looks like. So continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I finished making this part here. Here at the end I just chained 2 and then made a single crochet into the second chain, and then passed my yarn through that last loop. Now I'm just going to hide my ends. Okay, I finished making these chains here. Now here at the end all I did was chain 2 and then made a single crochet into the second chain here at the end, and then cut my yarn and then pass my yarn through this last loop, and that part here is done. I've also added my ribbon around the double crochet row that we did, and I added a little bow here to the side. That's optional. It's up to you how you want to decorate your little bonnet, but mine is done. Now one thing, if you don't want to put a ribbon down here and want to do one here instead, so that it covers your baby's face a bit more, so that it kind of sort of looks like that, you can just make a couple of chains here with double yarn and tie it here on this part here. You're just going to have to somehow attach it to here and then to this other side as well. So that's another option, but I like the way that it looks with the ribbon, and it's beautiful. Okay, so this has been today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.